Happy Monday, my people. It's going to be a marvelous Monday. It's the beginning of a new week, and we're going to love it because we're going to make it great by what we choose to say and what we choose to do today. So today's talk is called circles. I don't know if you guys have ever been to one of those petting zoos or things or even at a circus or whatever. So the story's told of this pony that was at a petting zoo, and the whole purpose of the pony was to give kids rides. So the pony would go around in a circle every day, all day long. Kids would get on his back, and he was trained to just go in that circle. He had blinders on, so he couldn't see what was going on around him. His goal was to go in the circle. All he saw every day was whatever he could see while walking around that circle. I'm sure those of you that have grown up seeing those petting zoos and all know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, the time came where the pony was getting too old, and it was time for him to retire. Well, the cool thing about it is this animal had put in all these years of work, so he got to retire on a beautiful, lush farm where he had all the land in the world and he could just explore. He was no longer tied down by the barriers that were causing him to keep going around in circles. The problem is, he would get out there, even without the reins, even without the trainer, and just walk around in circles. He never looked to the left, never looked to the right, never saw all of the field that he had to run and just play in, never saw the opportunity to just walk around, never took advantage of the chance to get out of the circle. How many of us are like that? How many of us have been so used to doing something, and it's something that's not necessarily good for us, that when we get the opportunity to take the blinders off and to go a different direction, we just keep going around in that same circle. We keep moving in that same direction. We keep going and we keep going, and it's gotten to the point where we don't even wonder anymore why things are not different for us. Not realizing that it's all up to us to take off the blinders. It's up to us to choose to get out the circle and maybe go in a square, or maybe not go in a shape at all and just explore the world around us. Or maybe pursue that dream that we have let sit on the back shelf because we've decided to do the same thing over and over again with our lives. Not realizing that alcohol that you've always gone to that really hasn't given you release, those drugs that you've always gone to that really hasn't given you release, that food that you always go to that really hasn't given you that release, that man who's not yours that you're always going to who never really gives you that release, that woman who never gives you that release, that job that never gives you that release, that relationship that never gives you that release, that friendship that never gives you that release. Look, I'm done preaching now. I'm telling you to stop going around in circles. Stop allowing yourself to be stuck, because nobody is sticking you in that circle but you. Take off the blinders and live. All right, that was my comment/sermon for the day. I hope you guys have a phenomenal day. And remember, be good to each other. All right, bye.